Welcome everyone to an exciting mini-football match at Garuda Mini-Football in Singkawang. Today, SINGKAT FC will face BIANCO FC in a match that promises to be thrilling. And this is the lineup of players SINGKAT FC and BIANCO FC.
Thank you. And so, in its own grand manner, Wembley embraces the entirely familiar. Their people so at home in this special place, so utterly au fait with this occasion, and indeed so nervously aware each of the other. Red and blue, north and south, Albert Bridge and Albert Dock. So much separates them, and yet so frequently their modern histories collide. And here they are, face to face in yet another standalone them or us duel. The 64th Football League Cup final. Presentation party is led by the EFL chair Rick Parry, who was of course chief executive of Liverpool for nearly a decade until 2009. He's joined by executives of the competition sponsors Carabao, including the CEO Kun Setien Tam. Liverpool, led of course by Virgil van Dijk, extend their own record by appearing in a 14th League Cup final, and they seek to be the first club to win it for a 10th time. Kelleher, Van Dijk, Robertson, Diaz survived from the starting 11 of 2022. And so, of course, from the bench does Jurgen Klopp. Of the 6 major trophies he has delivered for Liverpool, 3 have been directly at Chelsea's expense, and a 4th in the face of Mauricio Pochettino. His farewell Liverpool season is decorated, and Mauricio Pochettino to deliver for Chelsea a first domestic trophy for 6 years. The Rhapsody in blue in thrilling discord with the red Mersey beat. It is the ear-splitting, heart-pumping disharmony of a grand Wembley event. They're at it again, blues and reds for the first prize of springtime, for the fresh green shoot of a new Chelsea blossoming, or for the final flowering of Liverpool under Jurgen Klopp. What are you feeling, Gary?
Big day. Atmosphere is absolutely incredible. Liverpool weakened and depleted with injuries, and Chelsea, well, will they ever have a better chance?
Cara?
Yeah, I think the big advantage of Chelsea is not just the team sheets, but in terms of having that full week. Pochettino's a top coach, and the work he'll have done through the week tactically setting this team up to play against Liverpool, because they've somehow got to believe they can win this game, Chelsea, on the back of what happened just over 3 weeks ago when they were heavily beaten at Liverpool. So it's not just what's happened on the training pitch for Mauricio Pochettino and his team, it's what he's spoken to them psychologically about believing that they can win this game.
I guess it is a big part of the narrative of this final, the extent to which the dynamic has changed since that Anfield night, the last day of last month, at which point you wouldn't logically have given Chelsea a prayer. Konate back at centre-half. He wasn't required against Luton midweek. Cole Palmer, who has been to such a great extent Chelsea's point of difference this year. Robertson back in at left-back. Poor Joe Gomez, who's done so little wrong, is the unlucky individual to miss out. Gravenberch, Endo.
Yeah, when you talk about people missing out, I think the interesting one for Liverpool was the team almost picks itself, but the manager definitely had a decision to make at left back with Andy Robertson back, but Joe Gomez being in great form in that position as well.
And of course Caoimhin Kelleher, the hero of 2 years ago, in a manner which he can't really have anticipated. Caicedo in that expensive Chelsea midfield. This would be their £1 billion trophy. Dizazi, who was monstrously good against the champions last weekend. So is Gusto, from whom the first misstep. And what a Liverpool team you could pick from those who are not available today. You know the list, it barely needs repeating. But without those, they were very, very good midweek. And Van Dijk is always there.
Yeah, the one area of Liverpool's team that isn't depleted is at centre-back with Van Dijk and Konate, and they play a huge part for the team in red today. If they can stand strong, Liverpool still stand a big chance.
I've said throughout this game, certainly since these young players have come on, even at 0-0, they've been outstanding, and they were really enjoying themselves in the lead up to that corner when Liverpool got the goal.
Well, I agree with what you've just said, Cara. It's Jurgen Klopp's last few months at Liverpool, but this will be as proud a trophy that he'll ever have won with what's out there on the pitch at this moment in time.
And the ribbons are red! It is Liverpool's cup! A first glittering adornment on Jurgen Klopp's grand farewell! On an irresistible tide of emotion, he and they have made it happen. Excellent is Azzi again. Fernandes with Gakpo tight.
Yeah, we're into the 5th minute and both teams start a little bit nervously. I haven't really seen too many passes put together. You know, that's another occasion.
Colwill strolled out, Bradley was looking to penetrate, the whistle went, McAllister's writhing.
Yeah, I mentioned Liverpool centre-backs, but it was always going to be important for Chelsea's 2 centre-backs to settle down quickly, and Colwill, he does well initially, but he's making the game a little bit more difficult than he needs to in the first 5 minutes by dribbling out like that.
Levi Colwill's start at Manchester City last weekend was actually his first start since the second leg of the semi-final against Middlesbrough. He turns 21 tomorrow. And if they win here, he should get the day off for it. Robertson, McAllister.
Yeah, just where Van Dijk and Konate are at the back against Gusto and Gallagher. I'm a bit worried about that.
In by McAllister. Going back determinedly by the Argentine. Jackson couldn't escape. Endo's gone flying and Liverpool have another free kick.
Yeah, it's Caicedo.
I mean, he has a tendency to go flying in. You see that again. I mean, he was lucky at Manchester City last week that he stayed on the pitch, but as I said before, both teams yet really struggling to put a few passes together. Liverpool have started the better just because they've had a couple of dangerous free kicks now in dangerous areas.
Will become the first club to collect the League Cup for a 10th time. The winners in extra time by a Virgil van Dijk goal to nil.